The views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real. Yo, I don't know if you're in the chat or not, but I want to shout out to Mace real quick because she was the one that sent me this. This is wild. Shyne practically confirms that it wasn't me who did it. It was Diddy. Let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And yes, I'm your boy AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling today? Hopefully, y'all are doing good. It's going to be a little heavy today, but you know I'm an entertainer, so we're going to make it fun, of course. But go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you already have it. And also, too, if you are on Facebook, make sure you guys hit that like button and follow me, too. We at 12K over on Facebook, so congratulations. But let me go ahead and say what's up to the people. Notice I just clapped for myself, right? What's up, Dom Down? What's up, Nelly? Shout out to all my members. Y'all help keep the bills paid. What's up, Sexy Nessa? How you doing? What's up, Pixie? What's up, Joyful? Demetria, thank you for holding it down. And also, don't forget to check out our sponsors, too, as well. And Demetria, thank you so much for plugging that. I appreciate that. Inspired by Candle Company. And don't forget to use my promo code AT210 for your 10% off. What's up, 6060? How you doing? What's up, Miss Curiosity? We got Angela up in the building. We got Super K up in the building. Shout out to everybody. Thank you for coming. What's up, Moni? What's up, everybody? Thank y'all. Thank y'all. All right. I know y'all tired of the introductions and all that stuff, but that's why you need to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can get a shout out too as well. So before I get into what's going on with Shyne and his confession, right? Let's go ahead and talk about this. Do y'all remember a while back, there was like a guy named Uncle Ron, and he was supposed to be the security guard for Jay-Z. Now, there's one picture of him doing security for with Beyonce. Like, he's in the picture. But other than that, it seemed like he came last year, right? Last year around this time, and he was trying to shake up the internet and stuff like that. And then he quickly phased out. Do y'all remember Uncle Ron? Put a 1 in the chat if you remember him. Put a 2 in the chat, no. Okay, Miss Curiosity, you remember him. Remember, he was here, and then he left and disappeared. And I just happened to go like, I wonder where he's at in all of this and stuff like that, right? Well, he got a TikTok, right? And he dropped like a hint about, you know, there's going to be a lot of people going down, but also a lot of people doing that talking are going down too. Okay, I'm glad that some of you guys remember. What's up, Princess? Some of you guys do remember him. Latricia remembers him. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and play this TikTok for you guys, and we're going to try to dissect this and pull this apart before we get into the Shyne video.
Yeah, this is Uncle Ron. And a whole bunch of things are getting ready to take place very soon. Y'all didn't believe me then, but you believe me now. Not only that, but they're not the only one that's getting ready to take a fall. There's going to be a couple of other big names stirring up in this pot. And yeah, we've been talking. And some things are getting ready to happen. So keep your eyes and ears open. Know that Uncle Ron told you so. Believe me when I tell you, there's one other who's constantly gibber and jabbering about what they have seen. but they are going to be a part of the investigation too.
I'm thinking he's talking about Gene Deal. Because he said there's going to be somebody who's talking about, what they seen, and they're going to be a part of the investigation too. He has to be talking about Gene Deal. For those of you who don't know, Gene Deal was a former security guard during the golden years of Bad Boy. Oh, is he talking about Jaguar Wright? Oh, I didn't even think about that, Miss Curiosity. Okay, let me ask you guys this. Is he talking about Jaguar Wright or is he talking about Gene Deal? Go ahead and tell me in the chat. Yeah, it was something like he got beat up. I've seen a few of you guys say that. Yeah, something like he got beat up or something like that. But even then, he's been pretty much quiet and we haven't really heard from him. So I always wonder, like, dang, what happened to him? And I happened to look. And this was on the 29th of March when he did that TikTok. Okay, y'all feel like... All right, this is the reason why I feel like it's not Jaguar Wright. Because I don't think the feds would take Jaguar Wright's word as Bible or as the truth. So I don't think, because, she say she was there, but was she really there? Now, Gene Deal is somebody who actually worked at Bad Boy. He's saying that he was in the room and he was there and stuff like that. So it has to be Gene Deal. I don't think it's Jaguar Wright, y'all. But again, I could be wrong. I thought he was talking about the big cat. Okay, you thought it was Jaguar. Okay. Dang, maybe I should have changed the poll question. It seems like y'all really mixed on this. Okay, we just going to do a quick 30-second countdown. Shut up, it's my show. We can do a 30-second countdown if I want to. Go ahead and tell me. Actually, we're going to rewatch the video. We're going to rewatch the video, and you let me know if he's talking about Jaguar Wright, Gene Deal, or somebody else. 30 seconds.
Yeah, this is Uncle Ron. And a whole bunch of things are getting ready to take place very soon. Y'all didn't believe me then, but you believe me now. Not only that, but they're not the only one that's getting ready to take a fall. There's going to be a couple of other big names stirring up in this pot. And yeah, we've been talking. And some things are getting ready to happen. So keep your eyes and ears open. Know that Uncle Ron told you so. Believe me when I tell you, there's one other who's constantly gibber and jabbering about what they have seen, but they are going to be a part of the investigation too.
See, I didn't think about Reggie White. Now that makes a little bit more sense. I think it possibly could be Reggie White as well too, because he has been doing a lot of talking too. But I was thinking Reggie White was more towards, like Death Row and Tupac and stuff like that. But possibly, he could be talking about Reggie White. So we got Reggie White, Jaguar Wright, and then we got Gene Deal. Either way, it's one of them three mofos who be doing all this talking. They already got Keefy D. Keefy D was doing all that talking. They probably got his ass. But, funny how it did the thumbs up. But, they haven't got the other three. But I'm more or less thinking that if I went in the process of elimination who Uncle Ron was talking about, I would go Gene Deal, Reggie White, and then Jaguar Wright. That's my order. What would y'all order be? What's up, Blessing? Thank you for being here. What's up, Latricia? So I'm thinking he's talking about Gene Deal, Reggie White, and then Jaguar Wright. That's my order, my three. Carol, what you think? That's my three. Clout chasing will get them every time. Yeah. If you saying you seen some illegal activity, like I don't know what to tell you. If you dumb enough to say that, yeah. Same. Okay, that's y'all top three. Okay, Gene Deal, Reggie White, and Jaguar Wright. Them three. All three of them could be looking at jail time because they're doing way too much talking. But Gene was the one who said he was actually there in the room. That's the only reason why I really think it's Gene Deal, y'all. Gene saw some things and didn't go to the... Exactly. And a lot of people say like, "Oh, AT2, he wasn't saying he was in the room. He was saying this," and I'm all like, "Nah, I played it for you guys. This fool was saying he was in the room. He said he was in the room when stuff was going down." So I mean, it is what it is, you know. Them people plus the garbage man, the clerk. Oh my God, Stephanie. Maybe, but other people too. Okay, and it could be somebody who we don't know. Again, because a lot of these whistleblowers, they talk in code, right? They don't be direct and like, hey, it's X, Y, and Z. This is what happened. They usually talk in code about this big revolution or something coming on. It's all like, man, I'm tired of all that word salad shit. Just tell me what it is. Don't y'all feel that way? Put a one if you agree. Like, you tired of them talking in circles. Just tell me directly what it is and what you did about it and what you gonna do in the future to make sure that it's right. Don't be giving me all this talk. What's up, Winnie? Don't be giving me all this talk and all this stuff. Like, what you gonna do to make the situation right? I'm tired of the whole I'm exposing the industry thing and y'all ain't doing nothing. Starnique agrees, Joyful agrees, Moni agrees. Yeah, Elite Leo agrees. Yeah, stop all that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna expose the industry. I'm gonna. Okay, you're not doing anything. You know, Casey done let everything out anyways. All right, y'all. But I wanted to run that by. I don't know if I can get an interview with Uncle Ron or not. I wonder. Was Uncle Ron on YouTube at all or no? I thought he had a YouTube page, you guys. He don't have a YouTube page? Because I try to find him on YouTube and I found videos about him, kind of like Jaguar, right? You'll find videos about these people, but you can't find their actual channel because they go on everybody else's channel. I'll try to reach out to him on TikTok. I'm not that big on TikTok, so I don't know if he'll respond or not. But I'll try to reach out to him on TikTok, see if we can go ahead and line up an interview or not, you know. And I want to know, like, hey, what went down, what you do about it. You know, I'm going to ask the tough questions. We ain't going to lowball him or nothing like that. So we're going to see what's up. All right. So now we're going to move into this Shyne issue. And yes, he is heavy in politics and beliefs. That's where he resides now. He's actually believes in. And he's actually in the House of Representatives, I believe. That's what it is. And then he's running for some kind of other position in office. But the election is not until 2025. Well, what's been going on is that his record has been questioned this whole time. This is this video right here. His record has been questioned because they're all like, hey, didn't you pow somebody in the face in this whole, you know, the pow in the club in 1999 that ended up getting J-Lo and Diddy detained, and they even got a little mugshot that they try to erase from the internet? Yeah. So a lot of people bring up that situation and he tries to avoid it, or he says he doesn't want to answer it. So this is his actual first interview where he's answering directly. So I want to go ahead and pull it up here. We're going to go ahead and take a listen to it. And again, this is fair use. Somebody write fair use in the chat.
In scandal.
It opens wounds. When you hear, the victim saying that it was Diddy that shot her, that is what is the most remarkable. Oh, you didn't see that?
I saw that.
Okay. And that was triggered by a lawsuit from a producer that produced on the Love album, who is making accusations. And in those accusations, he says that the gentleman confessed to the shooting.
He's talking about Lil Rod.
And that is what stands out to me the most because, I've done my best to put it behind me and to move forward. And so, but it certainly reopens the wounds that I've been saying this all along. Everyone knew all along that I was the fall guy. But my political enemies and, detractors tried to make me into, this criminal But everyone knew that I was a young kid that took the fall. Everyone knew that that was the story for all the years.
But your reporter never really pointed the finger at.
Yes, but what I'm saying is that was a decision that I made as a young man, and I'm not saying, I'm not going back on that. I'm not about to point the finger. No, I'm not going to get into that.
Well, others are doing it, sir.
I'm just saying that I maintained my innocence all this time. I said I was defending myself. I didn't get into who did what. But the victim is telling you who did what. And another, I understand that there are other witnesses.
Is she accurate, sir?
I'm not going to get into that. But it does open wounds. And certainly I am relieved that people are saying what the truth is, that, I did not shoot those people.
So, according to Barrow, he has been vindicated after spending a decade in prison. But he never held it against P. Diddy, with whom he has publicly reconciled.
Okay, so I'm going to play the rest of it because there's a lot of key points that I want to make, but I'm going to pause it right there. So let's go ahead and have a discussion. And by the way, this is Natania Reuben. This is the actual victim who was powed in the face. And she still has the fragments in her face. The bullet fragments, they are still in her face, you guys. That's crazy. And the reason why I want to bring that up is because she has the fragments in her face, the bullet fragments, they can actually take those out and do testing on them to reopen the case and look into it. I know it's been teased that, oh yeah, they're going to reopen it, they're going to look into it, but they did say that they can take the fragments out her face and they can, look into it and see where, the bullets actually came from. So that will be very interesting if they do end up doing that. But there we go. Shyne was all like, hey, I wasn't the one who did it. I'm not going to say who did, but, you have the victim speaking and you have Lil Rod saying, hey, it was Diddy who did it. He was trying to be diplomatic. That's the word I was looking for. He was trying to be diplomatic and not exactly say like, hey, it was this person. But come on now. If it wasn't you, who else was it? I think at this point, he's trying to protect his political career. I mean, it doesn't look good if you confess that you did an illegal crime. Now, he served his time. That should be it. He served his time. But of course, anything in politics, anything that you did in the past, they're going to always bring that up. So at this time, this curiosity said J-Lo. Y'all think J-Lo did it? I'm just kidding. But anything that happened in your past, they're going to always bring that up. So he's going to be looking like, yeah, it wasn't me, but it was this person. And I totally get it. Because it's going to make sense towards the end of the interview why he's like protecting Diddy and not saying, Diddy did this to me. And moderators, are the people hitting the like button? Can y'all make sure they hit that like button? That like button is not for play. It's for y'all to hit, okay? Thank you. I love y'all. All right, let's continue with the interview.
Filed with in recent years. But does he still associate himself with the entertainer after the allegations against him and the raid on his home? The leader of the opposition said, we should be more focused on national issues, but that it would be a tragedy if
I think they threw it under
J-Lo's
seat.
by false allegations. Still, those allegations haven't stopped Barrow from keeping in touch with his mentor.
Are you concerned that the tainted image of Diddy, who was your mentor and who you have reconciled with in the past, publicly reconciled with in the past 3 years, that now his entire operation has come under such a cloud of suspicion for nefarious and dubious activity, are you concerned that you will also be tainted by it?
I don't see how. Again,
You offer a
I leave
scholarship
it, I
in his
leave it,
name,
I
sir.
leave it up to you, sir. A scholarship to educate people has nothing to do, sir,
Fair.
sir. You're talking about Andrea Perez, who when the Axelu, after she drew, now she has a video.
That's his opponent.
It is an accusation, but you guys don't make anything of it. Yes, welcome back, Andrea Perez. Yes, man, go back the ministry. We don't care when the Axelu said women's rights, equal rights, gender equality. Oh, she had to run to the States because she's afraid of her life. That's what she's saying. No, we really believe that. Carry on, Prime Minister. That's what we need for the focus on. What an entertainer who has nothing to do with politics, he's facing accusations. He has not been convicted of anything. Nothing has been proven, even in a civil court where the threshold is much lower. I obliged you, just to share that certainly it has opened wounds for me, but I don't know. I'm not telling you the veracity of it. I maintain that I never shoot nobody, that there were other guns there. I always said that. That has not changed. And that is the testimony that came out. Fragments were never removed. So there was never any forensic testing to say who it was. But the victims are vindicating me. Witnesses are vindicating.
You heard that? He said there was never any forensic testing to prove who it was. Again, there was never any forensic testing to see who it was. So he's already absolving himself like, hey, nobody did any testing. Now, again, I want to say he's not saying Diddy, but he's saying like, hey, look at the victim's confession. Don't ask me. Look at her confession. Look at her confession. Like, look at this. Like, nothing. He's basically saying nothing that I did, nothing in this case pointed to I did anything. It was more or less, I didn't say what they wanted me to say, or I didn't throw anybody else under the bus. This is why nothing has happened, you know? And Demetria told me y'all still ain't hitting that like button, so we definitely gonna take a quick commercial break real quick and talk about our friends at Inspired by Candle Company. Yes, this is a Black-owned business, and this business is also helping y'all make sure y'all house smells so great. Now, make sure you guys go ahead and check them out. The link is up in the up at the top, pinned up at the top. Also, use my promo code AT210 that can get you 10% off as well too. If you spend over $35, you will get free shipping and handling. And the oils used in the candles are non-toxic, so that's what makes it great. So you don't have to worry about it, but still keep it out of pets, children's way, and all that good stuff. You know, it is fire. Oh, Lord, it's a fire. All right, what them likes looking like? Okay, Cherokee, you hit the like. Thank you. See, I just be on here talking without y'all hitting the like button. But my people, and definitely shout out to Demetria, was all like, hey, you need to slow down until they hit the like button. Okay, where we at right now? Okay. Let me go ahead and continue.
Indicating me, but I have moved on. I'm not trying to relive that, and so I am appreciative of whatever contributions Diddy has made to help the people of Belize. I wish him well. I pray for him. I pray for the alleged victims, and if it is true, may justice be served. If it is not, it's a tragedy because a global icon would have been destroyed.
Have you spoken to him in solidarity, at least?
I've been in touch.
Is he one of your financiers?
He has supported me openly, yes.
And while we
So right there, he said, has he been? Hold on, let me rewind it back a little bit, just in case y'all missed that part. Because this is about the money. Has he given you any money?
No, his entire operation has come under such a cloud of suspicion for nefarious and dubious activity. Are you concerned that you will also be tainted by it?
I don't see how. Again,
You offer a scholarship
I
in his
leave
name,
it,
sir.
I leave it up to you, sir. A scholarship to educate people has nothing to do, sir, sir. You're talking about Andrea Perez, who Wendy Oxalou, after she withdrew, now she has a video. It is an accusation, but you guys
Sorry, I
don't
went
know
back too far.
anything of it.
Go
Yes,
ahead.
welcome back, Andrea Perez. Yes, the ministry. We don't care what Wendy Oxalou said. Women's rights, equal rights, gender equality. Oh, she had to run to the States because she's afraid of her life. That's what she's saying. No, we don't really believe that. Carry on, Prime Minister. That's what we need for the focus on. What an entertainer who has nothing to do with politics.
I agree.
What he's facing accusations. He has not been convicted of anything. Nothing has been proven, even in a civil court where the threshold is much lower. I obliged you, just to share that certainly it has opened wounds for me, but I don't know. I'm not telling you the veracity of it. I maintain that I never shoot nobody, that there were other guns there. I always said that. That has not changed. And that is the testimony that came out. Fragments were never removed. So there was never any forensic testing to say who it was. But the victims are vindicating me. Witnesses are vindicating me. But I have moved on. I'm not trying to relive that. And so again, I am appreciative of whatever contributions Diddy has made to help people of Belize. I wish him well. I pray for him, and I pray for the alleged victims. And if it is true, may justice be served. If it is not, it's a tragedy because a global icon would have been destroyed.
Have you spoken to him in solidarity, at least?
I've been in touch.
Is he one of your financiers?
He has supported me openly, yes.
And while we expect that the issue of P. Diddy's past may continue.
And then he goes like, yes, he has supported me. Yeah. That makes so much sense. Diddy owes Shyne his life. I'm not even kidding you guys. Let me go ahead and take this down real quick. Diddy owes Shyne his whole entire life. The Diddy that we know today, first of all, he wouldn't have to change his name to Diddy if he didn't get caught up in that 1999 shooting. But you Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, whatever you want to call him, he owns Shyne his life. Hell, I'll even go as far as J-Lo owes him too. But mostly Diddy, right? Literally, this man took the rap for everything. He was the fall guy. He said that. I was the fall guy. But, nothing was ever proven. Nothing. And he's trying to be diplomatic because Diddy is still giving him money. That's why I wanted to play that part for you guys. Diddy is still giving him money. A lot of people just was playing that one part where he said, oh, the victim, has her testimony. But they didn't play that last part where he said, Diddy is still giving me, is my financier. He gives me money. He talked about the scholarship and stuff like that he has done. So Diddy has influence, definitely. Now, I don't know if Diddy plans on moving to Belize if, a situation goes down or not. I think we have a relationship with Belize. Can y'all look that up real quick? So Shyne is on his payroll. Basically, he's on his payroll. And remember, they had a falling out. Like, once he got out of jail, they had a huge falling out. Remember, Shyne had turned Muslim for a minute, and then I want to say he turned Jewish for a minute too. And like, I think now he's just Christian, but he changed his name, and well, actually, his real name is Jamal. You know. Oh wow! I ain't saying he moving to Belize, but y'all, did we just solve what's going on? Yo, this fool about to move to Belize. And Shyne got political power in Belize. Oh yeah, that's his next plan. Diddy already know. So if anything about to go down, I better move my ass to Belize if anything ever go down. And how do these rich people get away with the disgusting, vile things they do? They fund money to politicians. This is why you hear about lobbyists and all this other stuff, and the elites. They all do it. If you're rich, you have some kind of political influence because you don't gave some money or did something, you know, within that, you know, gave them money and say, hey, I want you to pass this and make sure you lower the taxes and stuff like that. Politics is a dirty game. Politics in Hollywood, they really go hand in hand. And again, screw them QAnon people because they don't have a party affiliation. All parties are dirty and filthy, you know? So with that being said, like, yeah, I can totally see Diddy having influence in what Shyne does. And also, too, I think he's giving Shyne money because he's like, yo, thank you for taking the rap for me. I appreciate you. I love you, my brother. I can see it that way, too, as well. You did your big one by taking the rap for me. I'm going to always look out for you and make sure that you are taken care of. Because Shyne could have easily, especially now, he could separate himself from Diddy. But knowing that he still talks to Diddy, I'm like, I don't want nothing to, because I would be worried that would affect my case, you know? I mean, not case, but that would affect my stance as far as, you know, politics and stuff like that, being connected to Diddy. Because they're going to continue to hound him. And mind you, he's been in politics since 2021. So it's been about 3-4 years now. So he's been in politics this whole time. And now with this stuff with Diddy, people are looking at that and he has to answer. The feds raided Diddy home and stuff like that. No more, oh, I can't answer or I can't do this. No, you got to answer them questions now. It is what it is. You got to answer. We ain't taking no, oh, that's none of my business. That ain't got no, nah. A miscarriage of justice, or you know, I don't know if you can find. Can you go back to 1999, or it would be like 2000? Can you go back to 2000 and look at an old case? I would love to look up that case and like actually go through it and see, because I've heard a few things. I heard that initially when she got on the stand, she didn't say it was Diddy. And that's where the confusion was, or that's why they didn't look into it more, or something like that. I have to look back. Yes, I can. Okay. I wouldn't answer ish either, right? Yes, you can. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to look into it, because I wonder, has anybody did that? Has anyone on YouTube did that? Look at the old case and like go through and see what exactly happened? Because how the hell did they not do a forensic on it? You know, how did they not do a forensic on the bullet fragments in her face? That would be my first thing to do. Look at, do testing, see what, gun residue, gunpowder, all that stuff. Like, why have y'all not looked at that? I'm happy you spoke up too, definitely. And let me ask you guys, how do we feel about his confession? Because he basically confessed. I consider it a confession. How do you feel about Shyne's confession after all these years? And I did go back. He did say that he was innocent, but this is the only time he's been like more direct, like, oh, well, check out check him out, Oh, we do have an extradition treaty with Belize. There was an extradition hearing last December for a dude wanted in Texas. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you, Stephanie, for that clarification. He implicated himself in my. Yeah. Mm hmm. Often they don't remove fragments, they can destroy tissue. Yes, that is true. You're right about that. It can destroy tissue. That's why she still has fragments in her face. I'm just looking at the poll question real quick. See what you got. Oh no, the poll. Oh, I guess I didn't do a poll question. I'm sorry. I thought I did a poll question. Hey, thank you, Marmar. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, we do have some with them. Yeah. Okay. So my theory is out of there. So he can't run away to Belize. He SOL, period. So, I mean, he can still run to Bali and be with Russell Simmons. But for now, yeah, Diddy is stuck. But that's interesting that, he's still funding Shyne. Like, in a way, I commend Diddy for doing that. Like, yeah, you still looking out for him. But then again, Diddy is only doing this because of Shyne took the rap for him. Because how many other bad boy artists have you guys heard say, I'm broke, I ain't got no money? Remember a few years ago, he started giving people their royalties and stuff like that. But those songs are so old, you're not gonna get any money from them royalties. Like nobody had like a song that lives on forever and ever and ever. Like, yeah, the music is still there, but other than Biggie and a few other people, I don't feel like anyone had like a hit where they still making money and go like that. No. It's not like Sting, how he stole Missing You, for his first song. Yeah, it's not like that. Now that song, the original song still makes money, and Diddy's version still makes money. But anything else besides, Biggie and a few other artists like old bad boy, they ain't making money like that off of their songs like that. Nah. Yeah. But again, he could have seen this coming down the pipeline. That's why he wanted to do it, talking about, oh, yeah, I just wanted to give money and not give money, but, I just wanted to do what was right and give them their publishing and stuff like that. Nah, homie, you seen this coming. Because Cassie still was asking for that $30 million for a while. And then finally she was like, all right, you don't want to give it to me? Let me sue. Yeah, the royalties don't make money anymore. Thank you, Sharon. That's what I was trying to say, simplified. Those royalties don't make money anymore. Diddy is only doing this for self. He could care less about Shyne. Exactly. I agree. Put a 1 in the chat if you think he actually cares about Shyne. Put a 2 in the chat. He don't give a damn about him. He's just, doing it for other reasons. Thank you, Latricia. I appreciate the $4.99. Thank you for the $4.99. Thank you. Had to bring back the song. 2. Yeah, everybody's putting 2 in the chat. Yeah, he don't actually care about Shyne. He playing games. That man does not give a damn. Yeah, self-preservation. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're right about that. And you know what? I wonder how their policy is in Belize, because can you take money from foreign, not adversaries, but foreign, countries and stuff like that? Because, here in America, that was one of the things with the Russiagate and all that. Like, you can't take money from foreign adversaries and stuff like that during like an election, because of course they can have political power and influence and stuff like that. So with that being said, can is he allowed? Is Diddy allowed to give Shyne money like that? That's a good question. Or is he giving them money directly, or doing the wire transfers from the Robin Greenhill? How is he giving him the money? That would be another good question. Is this from your music, or is this from how is he giving them the money? Or how is he supporting them? That's a very good question. And also, another good question I have is, have y'all hit the like button yet? Let me check. Okay, we can at least get 100 likes. Let's go ahead and get that like button up. They can flip them songs, tell them, give me the right since they don't know what to do. Couture, you want the likes of the songs? I don't know. Alliance allowance. Oh, true, true. Yeah. And you know what, that nurse? Let me say this. I feel like Shyne did way too much talking. I could see, mind you, they've been asking him questions about this, and he just avoided it. But I feel like Shyne did too much talking. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys agree with that. Put a 1 if you think Shyne did way too much talking. He did way too much talking. Yeah, for example, if it's for music, it would be ASCAP and BMI. Yeah, you're right about that. I think he digged a hole for himself. Because with him speaking, I feel like the feds are going to watch this. I feel like they're going to watch it. Not just for the whole confession about the pow pow up in the club in 1999, but also talking about how he gives him money. Like, why is your money going, abroad to a different country? Like, this is your friend. Like, what exactly is he using his money for? Because remember with that trafficking probe, they're also going to look at the money. Yes, the interview was from yesterday, Latrice. Yeah, this is recent. This is from yesterday. Thank you for reminding me. I probably should have said that. But yeah, this is from yesterday. But yeah, I feel like they're going to look into that. Like, oh, okay, you're giving money. Now, with all these feds investigations and stuff like that, they look at the money, follow the money. That's how you get, people, follow the money. Because remember, you can't deposit cash you can't deposit cash into other people's accounts anymore. This is also why they're looking at your Cash App, your PayPal, Venmos, all these different apps where you can receive money and funds and stuff like that. They're looking into that because, yeah, you can funnel money through and different things. So every source of income where you pull money from, that's what they're doing. Remember, last year it was a discussion, but then it went away. Remember they were supposed to do like some kind of Fed zone or something like that? What was it called, you guys? Because that's the real reason why they're trying to do it. Where basically all of our money was going to be tied to this bank, this federal bank or something like that, right? And anytime you make a purchase or anything like that, it goes through that federal bank, and then that's how they know where your money is going, and they'll be able to track it easier. Anybody remember that? It seemed like we talked about it, and then that conversation went away. And y'all know I don't do conspiracies and stuff like that. Like, that's factual. Like, that was a thing. Like, Fed Now. What is that what it was called, y'all? Fed Now. Yep, Fed Now. That's what it was called. I don't think they went through with it. Yeah, Fed Now. That's what it was called. I don't know what made me think of that. Oh, wait, it said it already launched. Oh, see what I was telling you guys? We don't even talk about it, and Fed Now already, yeah. Oh, yeah, they monitoring everything that we do. Still, y'all can send me Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Hold on, let me take this video down. We done with the video. Because I want to... Now, with the Fed Now, I know y'all worried about your money, but, you got to help the smaller content creators out. And, donate $1 or $2 to the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, or send a super chat, super sticker. Anything I'm grateful for. I promise y'all. But, help a brother out. I'm just saying, right? I done messed up my money, y'all. At least hit that like button if y'all ain't gonna get no money. But I done messed up my money. I done scared y'all with the Fed now. Don't worry. I'm gonna make shout out to the replay crew because I'm gonna take this part out the video because as soon as I talk about the Fed now, y'all gonna get nervous and not want to send me no money. So I'm gonna take this part out the video. But yeah, I remember we were talking about the Fed now last year. Never said anything about it. I didn't even know they already stuck, right, Queen. I snuck that in there, right. I didn't even know they already started. Isn't that crazy? Told you, we just move on from things so quickly and we don't even stop to like realize what happened. No. It's Fed Now. Look it up, Cherokee. It's Fed Now. That's what it's called. Run me that. Y'all are hilarious. Yeah, but I wanted to bring that video to y'all and just bring a different perspective. Like I said, I didn't see anybody post that last part, when he said like Diddy gives him money and stuff like that. I was like, oh, well like why ain't nobody talking about that? And then earlier, for those of you who just came in, we talked about Uncle Ron, and he said that somebody possibly was going down. I'm gonna go ahead and play the video one more time before we get out of here.
Yeah, this is Uncle Ron. And a whole bunch of things are getting ready to take place very soon. Y'all didn't believe me then, but you believe me now. Not only that, but they're not the only one that's getting ready to take a fall. There's going to be a couple of other big names stirring up in this pot. And yeah, we've been talking. And some things are getting ready to happen. So keep your eyes and ears open. Know that Uncle Ron told you so. Believe me when I tell you, there's one other who's constantly gibber and jabbering about what they have seen, but they are going to be a part of the investigation too.
So we had narrowed it down to 3 people, y'all. So we said he's either talking about Gene Deal, Reggie White, or Jaguar Wright. And I gave the order because I don't want to ask who y'all think, but I'll ask you guys this question before we get out of here. In the order of most to least, who do you guys think he's talking about? So I'm going to say Gene Deal is number 1, Reggie White number 2, and then Jaguar Wright 3. Because I just feel like with Jaguar Wright... I'm not going to say I don't believe the stories. I just don't believe she was there for the stories. I'll say that to be on the safe side. Gene, okay. Willie said Jaguar, okay. 1, 2, and 3. Yep, that's my order, 1, 2, and 3. So we got Gene Deal, Reggie, and then we got Jaguar Wright. 1, 2, 3. Jack's saying Jack was in their presence. Yeah, then that's why it has to be Gene Deal, y'all. Maggie says Gene Deal. Yeah, it's not Jaguar. Gene. Jaguar talks too much. Yeah. She was just on the blue couch chatting. That's true, but I don't think it's her. Your order. Okay, y'all like my order. Okay. Yeah, that's the list. That's the way it goes. Other than that, I can't think of anybody else. Keefe D is already in jail for talking too much. So yeah, that's the only other person. Is there somebody else who does a lot of talking? Now that we got more people in here, let me ask, is there anyone else who does like the whole exposing Hollywood stuff and they talk a lot about being there or seeing stuff? Is there anybody else, y'all? I honestly feel like those are the only 3 people. 1, 2, forget 3. Any other female? I don't think there's another female. Mary D say your order. Okay, she agrees with my order. Yeah, I don't feel like there's any other people besides those 3. And then if you want to throw Uncle Ron in there, I guess Uncle Ron. But other than that, I don't think there's nobody else. Oh, I just thought about one, and I'm going to end on this note, and hopefully the replay crew will agree or disagree on this. What if he's talking about another celebrity? And what if he's talking about 50 Cent to be exact? Because, 50 Cent does a lot of talking, he does a lot of trolling, but, there's allegations about 50 Cent as well, too. Like, damn. If we to be honest, there's things now. 50 Cent has denied those things, but I mean, there's allegations against him, so I wouldn't be surprised if 50 Cent is who he's talking about. He might not be talking about Gene Deal. I still think it's Gene Deal, but Jamie Foxx. Oh, boom! Yes, 50 Starnick agree with me. Yep, Curtis. Yep. Dang, Curtis Jackson. Oh man. Anyway, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Did y'all at least subscribe? Shout out to everybody on Facebook as well. Thank you for getting me to 12K. We almost at 13K on Facebook. We're doing pretty good. And of course, my subscribers are good on here. I got 42K still, so we moving up and up. I appreciate y'all for being here. Make sure before the end of the night, y'all tell somebody you love them. But we out of here, y'all. Deuces, love y'all. If I can hit the outro. All right. Deuces, love y'all. We out.